everyone, welcome back to the session of English. In this session, we are going to continue our very interesting topic, that is narration. This is part 2. In part 1, we discussed the concepts of narration, the meaning of direct speech and indirect speech, some points of how to convert a direct speech into indirect speech. We also learned some changes that we do when we convert a direct speech sentence into indirect speech. Last time we were discussing the change of or the conversion of an imperative sentence or a simple sentence or the assertive sentence. That how to convert an assertive sentence into indirect speech. So in this session, we are going to learn again many concepts of how to convert a direct speech sentence into indirect speech. So let's begin the session. This is rule 2 of how to convert a sentence into indirect speech, which is declarative statement. When we have the word said to or the phrase is said to in a reporting verb, I have already told you that this can be converted into told if the sentence is basic or simple sentence. But if the sentence is like suggested or the imperative sentences, it will be changed according to the sense of the sentence. For example, said to can also be replaced with replied. For example, someone is answered, informed, stated, added, remarked, asserted, assured, pleaded, reminded, reported, or complained, etc. according to the context of the sentence. It means whatever the sentence depicts or whatever the meaning of the sentence is, we can replace the phrase said to according to the meaning of the or the sense of the sentence. For example, if the direct speech is like, Ria said to Tia, you should practice yoga. Now we know very well that should is used to suggest something. Now, if we convert this sentence into indirect speech, this said to will be converted according to the sense of the sentence, that is suggested. So, Ria suggested to Tia that. Now, you is the second person pronoun which will be converted according to the object. That is, she should practice yoga. So, this will be the manner of converting a sentence into indirect speech. Now, let us move to the next one. If the structure of the sentence in a direct speech is interrogative sentence, it means if the reported speech is an interrogative sentence, it means the question sentence. In this case, the words said or said to will be changed into asked, inquired, demanded, or inquired. So, this said to will be replaced with any of these words. Also, the second requirement of such type of sentences, comma inverted commas will be replaced according to the beginning of the sentence. For example, if the question or if the interrogative sentence is beginning with a helping verb or if it begins with a question word, the comma inverted commas replaced accordingly. If the question is beginning with helping verb, the comma inverted commas will be replaced with if or whether. But if the sentence or the question begins with a question word, so these comma and inverted commas will be replaced with the question word given. For example, Ria said to me, when will the train arrive? Now we have question word when. So when we convert the sentence into indirect speech, it will be Raj inquired of me. So this said to will be converted into inquired of me or asked me. Now these inverted commas will be replaced according to the beginning of the question. So this is the question and the question is beginning with the question word, that is the word which belongs to the WH family, that is when. So when will be as it is, but these inverted commas will be replaced. Now in simple sentences, we replaced these inverted commas with that. But in case of interrogative sentence, these commas will be replaced either with if or whether or with a question word, whatever is given to us. Now we have been given the word when, so it will be replaced by when. So Raj inquired of me when the train would arrive. So will be converted into would arrive. Also, one more important thing is the interrogative structure of the sentence will be converted into assertive structure. The sentence will have assertive or declarative structure. The interrogative structure will be converted into assertive structure or declarative structure. Now let us move to the next one. That is, if verbs like is, am, are, was, were, has, have, do, does, will, or would, etc., used to ask the question, it means if the question is beginning with any helping verb, reported speech, then it should be replaced by if or whether, as I have already told you. For example, Abhi said to me, do you know me? So this is helping verb which is beginning the question. So when I change it, do will be replaced, these inverted commas will be replaced with if, and the question structure will be in assertive form. So Abhi asked me if I knew him. So know means present tense, so knew will be the past tense. Now let us move to the next one. If the question is formed with the help of WH words like who, whose, what, whom, when, or how, etc., the conjunction is used to change direct speech into indirect speech. It means Anjali said to him, what are you doing now? So it will be Anjali asked him what he was doing then. So now converts into then. This we have already read. So these are the rules that we have already read. If we have to convert an interrogative structure into indirect speech, we should keep these things in mind. We have to be very careful about the changes. For example, the helping verb has to be changed. The present tense has to be changed in the past tense. The past tense has to be changed in the other past, like past indefinite has to be changed in past perfect, past continuous into past perfect continuous, past perfect and past perfect continuous will not be changed. And if the present tense is there, it has to be converted into past. But also, it will depend on the tense of the reporting verb. It should be in past tense. The conversion of imperative direct sentence into indirect speech. So here, the word said to converts into ordered, requested, forbade, suggested, etc., according to the sense of the sentence. Imperative sentences are the sentences in which a person orders or requests or commands or forbids or prevents someone. So, will write the word in place of said to according to the sense of the sentence or according to the requirement of the sentence. After we write that particular thing that is ordered or requested, here will add a preposition to and it will be followed by verb first form. As we know well that to is always followed by verb first form. For example, the captain said to soldiers. Now something captain is saying to the soldiers. It means he must be commanding something. That is stand at ease. So this is the statement told by the captain. So the captain must be commanding or ordering the soldiers. So the captain commanded the soldiers to. Now we'll write to over here. Then the statement as it is. The statement will come as it is. Stand at ease. So the correct indirect speech will be the captain commanded the soldiers to stand at ease. Now let us move to the next one. There are some other changes as well. For example, here will be changed into there. Here will be changed to do there. Now will be changed to then. This to that. These to those. Today to that day. Yesterday to the previous day. Last night the previous night. Last week the previous week. Tomorrow the next day. Next week the following week. Ago. Before. Thus. So. Hence. Thence. So these should be kept in mind while we are converting a sentence of direct speech into indirect speech. So these are some basic points that we should keep in mind always. Now, there are some exceptions as well. For example, the sentences of universal truth or the habitual fact. The tense of it does not change. For example, our teacher said the earth revolves around the sun. So this happens always in the same manner. So this is the universal truth. The tense of this will not be changed. So the sentence will be, our teacher said that the earth revolves around the sun. Only these inverted commas will be replaced. So the indirect speech will be, she said that if she were there, she would help him. Now only the subject part will be changed according to the requirement. Rest part will not change at all. Two actions happening at the same time. Direct speech, she said my mom was cooking when I was studying. So you can see that this sentence is in past continuous and this sentence is also in past continuous. So this tense will be changed. She said that her mother had been cooking when she had been studying. So this will be changed accordingly. Now one more thing, if the sentence is optative. Now what are optative sentences? Optative sentences are when someone blesses someone, or when someone curses someone, when someone prays for someone. So these type of sentences are known as optative sentence. Now let's do these type of sentences. For example, the villagers said, may the king live long. It means villagers, they like their king a lot. So they are praying, or they are just wishing that their king should have a long life. Now this will be converted into indirect speech like the villagers. Now this said can be changed according to the sense of the sentence. That is, the villagers prayed that the king. Now may will be converted into might live long. For example, if someone says God bless you, so that can also be converted, that God might bless you. So your may converts into might always. In fact, we use the word might always in indirect speech. One more thing is there. If the sentence is like the reporting verb is in present tense or future tense, we know well that the tense of the reported speech will not change. For example, Ravi says, I have a black shirt. Now, this is the sentence. If I convert this sentence into indirect speech, I can write Ravi says. Now, this says is present continuous. Now, this says is present indefinite tense. We know well. And this is reporting verb. And if the reporting verb is in present tense, the tense of reporting speech will not be changed into its past form because it is in future, so it is in present tense, so this will remain as it is. The tense will not change, but the subject will change. So here I is written and I is the first person pronoun. It will be converted according to the subject. So that Ravi will be replaced with he. Ravi says that he has. Now because the tense will not change, so it will remain in present tense only, that he has a black shirt. So this will be the conversion of a direct speech sentence into indirect speech. Now, some points are there which we should keep in mind while we convert a direct speech sentence into indirect speech sentence. The first thing, the subject of the reported speech. For example, if the reported speech subject is first person pronoun, it has to be changed according to the subject of the reporting verb. If it is second person pronoun, it has to be changed according to the object of the reporting verb. But if there is no object in the reporting verb, it can be changed with first person pronoun or with the third person pronoun, as the case may be. And if the subject of the reported speech is third person pronoun, it does not change. at all. It means if there is third person, it will remain as it is. It does not change at all. So these are several conditions of converting a direct speech into indirect speech. But when we solve direct speech from options, it becomes very, very easy. We will definitely do it in the session of exercise of narration that we will do in the next session. Thank you very much.